exhibition opening. Kia ora koutou. My name is Hawke. I'm the manager of the Dunedin Public Library. It's my very great pleasure to welcome you here tonight and to introduce our guest speaker, our key speaker, the Mayor of Dunedin, His Worship, Mr. Peter Chen.
Thank you, Bernie. I didn't realise I was going to be the guest speaker, but I'm really delighted to be here this evening, and I'm delighted that so many of you have taken the opportunity to actually come here. I'm delighted because, being Chinese, to have something that is Chinese happening really fills me with a huge amount of pride, because having been born here in Dunedin, my Chinese heritage is what I have gleaned from my parents and from members of the Chinese community as I've grown up. And the reality is that way back in those days, and I'm talking personally back 67 years ago, the Chinese, or China, was very much an unknown country. And today, to have an exhibition curated here, this travelling exhibition, where we, from my vantage point here, to see these wonderful pictures of China is really something that is quite special. And when you link that in to today, that China is very much in the news because of the Olympic Games, and the way that the country is being showcased worldwide, that China has come a long, long way over the last 50, 60 years. And when I think back, this is now the 58th anniversary of the founding of the People's Republic of China. And I suppose each year it becomes more and more significant. But I think back, and I see Uncle George and Uncle Bill here, both of them who go back far further than I do, and will have greater memories of the founding of the People's Republic of China and the effect that it had on the Chinese community of those days. And I suppose my memory of that in terms of the wider Chinese community was that the nationalist government who were in power then under Chiang Kai-shek, my memory of that as a kid was, it was great because that nationalist government was founded on the 10th of October, and it was known as the Double 10. And the significance for us who were very young then was that was a celebration, and there was a sports tournament that involved all the Chinese youth, as it were, right through New Zealand, where they gathered together in each of the four main centres in rotation each year. And when the Republic came into existence, of course, there was a lot of suspicion, I think, among the Chinese who were here because of the issues that they had with family back in China and I suppose the events of the revolution that came about, and there was a lot of suspicion, and I think even among families, the uncertainty of what the Republic was going to mean to them who were here in New Zealand, and those who were still, those families who were still back in China, and that has taken time to change, I think. But today, the reputation of the Chinese people in China, it has been very much better understood, I think, by the world. Sure, there are issues that people talk about, human rights issues, etc. But I think for every community, and even we here in New Zealand, there are issues that we have that maybe don't actually stand the test of very close investigation. So that whichever community one belongs to, there are always things that can be done better. And I've got no doubt that is also the case with China, as indeed the people in China acknowledge for themselves. But the relationship that this city has also with China in connection with our sister city of Shanghai, and the best manifestation of that over the I think some 15 years of sister city relationship is the Chinese garden that I hope that many of you will have had the opportunity to see through, and those of you who haven't, that it won't be too long before you take the opportunity to have a look at it, because it's something that really is in essence a part of China here in Dunedin, because everything you see has come out of containers shipped all the way from Shanghai here and has been assembled here, built here by Chinese artisans. And that's something really special, because there is no other community, as I understand it, really in the Southern Hemisphere that has something as unique as what we have here. And that's come about because of the relationships that we have built with Shanghai. And I think that on that wider scale, that China is very much into engaging with other countries, and in New Zealand's case, we are the first Western country to have entered into a free trade agreement with China. And all those things and other things that are happening really go towards establishing relationships that will ensure that the world is a far more of a family place. That it's part of the world global family, and so that to have the opportunity of being able to showcase China in this exhibition here is something that I hope that many people here in Dunedin will take the opportunity to come here to the library to view for themselves. So I'm not sure, Bernie, whether I'm supposed to declare it open. And there's probably very little point in that, because everybody's been looking through it anyway. But perhaps I might just close by just saying that just enjoy what you see, and take the opportunity to investigate further a country that is going to be very much part of our lives into the future, and of course for me and those of us who are of Chinese extraction, it is something that we are just so hugely proud of, because that is kind of our heritage, and it's our heritage that we have the opportunity of being able to showcase to everybody. So enjoy this exhibition and enjoy the food, the camaraderie of the occasion. Thank you very much.